Somebody tell me what's pop.
Rob Redeem, my brother, what is popping? Number one, the Golden State Warriors win the championship. The Golden State Warriors win the championship. Salute to all my friends that I know are Golden State Warriors fans.
Yeah.
Mr. ST Alien, Mr.
Yeah.
Nigel, our man Kev the Great, and
Yeah.
our sis Tanisha. I forgot her last
Trouble.
name. Trouble, a.k.a. Trouble. I know your rap name, sister.
Yeah.
All them that I know are some Golden State fans. You know, hey,
Real
salute to
Golden
you.
State fans.
And y'all didn't rob nothing. Y'all won that series. It was a very it was the most lopsided but competitive series I ever seen in my life. It's strange. It's strange, brother. But anyway, what's your thoughts about the series and the championship, brother?
The series was a good series. It showed me that and I don't want to talk, I'll talk about this a little later, but it just showed me Steve Kerr the same way these two coaches came from under Pop.
Mm-hmm.
And you saw the chess moves of what Pop would have done if he was in this situation. And it's just Kerr is the more seasoned.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My man gonna be back. Van, sorry about that, but it also showed veteran presence. This is the reason it's important to have vets on your squad because they know they don't get too high. They don't get too. A vet can get blown out by 32 points, and the next game they like, yo, game one. And yeah, we saw Tatum fall apart, but he young, man. Y'all lay off Tatum, man. Y'all lay off Tatum.
Yeah, I think as an overall view of the whole series, not from the Golden State side, I think Tatum was not ready for this. Like I think talent wise, he was ready. Mental wise, he wasn't ready for this, right? Tatum was one of the most, next to Steph Curry, he was the most talented player in that whole series. It's Steph and him, right? And I think in some of the key moments, his mind just wasn't ready for that. My man Young, you know what I mean? He's been in the Eastern Conference Finals multiple times, but each time he had a vet with him. Whether it was my guy that went to Charlotte, I forgot old boy name, Scary Terry, you know what I'm saying? Or whether it was Kyrie, whoever, he's always had Kimber. He always had a vet with him. Right now, the vet he have is Al Horford. It's different when the vet is not of like your same position. You dig what I'm saying? What up, DeAndre Cole? What up, sir?
That's good. Get him, Drake.
Yeah, get him, Drake. But yeah, so it's different when you don't have a vet of the same position. And I think Tatum will be back. He's an awesome brain Rondo back. No, not this Rondo. Old Rondo, yes. Not this Rondo. I mean, young Rondo, yes. This Rondo, no. And since he brought that up, though, since Get him, Dre said this, one thing that I think the Celtics really need is a real point guard because Marcus Smart is not a point guard. He is a shooting guard. Marcus Smart is closer to like a Tony Allen defender with a J, right? But he's not really a point guard to get everybody involved, to get everybody in place. He is definitely a leader. Salute to him as being a leader, but he's not really a point guard. But on the Golden State side, man, what really, really impressed me about Golden State in this series is Draymond Green because he ran his trap. He got kind of skittish one game, but game 6, Draymond Green was HOV.
Yeah.
HOV Draymond. You know what I mean? My man hit 2 threes. He was moving the ball because quiet as kept. I know everybody after this thing is like, yo, Steph is a top 5 point guard. I love Steph. Is Steph a point guard? That should have been one of our questions, but is he a point guard beyond the fact that he's short? Is he really a facilitator? He's a scorer. He gets buckets. I think he's a new age, new generation NBA hybrid guard, and he's great. But the distributor for that team, in my opinion, a lot of people don't agree with me on this, is Draymond Green. He the one moves the ball. So when Draymond got hurt, they went in the slump. You know what I'm saying? Steph got hurt, they went in the slump too because he's one of the greatest players in the NBA, period. But I just think it was really impressive that Dre came back. And also, I never had a lot of respect for Steve Kerr as a coach until this series because he had the guts to put Draymond Green on that Joe Pine on the bench. When he was playing like trash, missing layups, he sat him down. Yeah,
he did.
And that takes heart. That takes some guts to do that, man. Go ahead,
Let me tell you, I'm going to say this about Curry, and we're going to move on because this ain't the Golden State show.
They won the chip, man. We got to give them love for a minute,
we're going to give them, and I'm going to give them plenty of love. You'll see in a minute. But this is what I say about Steve Kerr, man. It was the adjustment and the fact that that's what Doc Rivers should have done to Ben Simmons. When your guy is out there and mentally he go out, because Draymond, I said this, Draymond just pulled a Simmons and had a layup, and this dude passed it out. He passed it. He passed it out and didn't take the layup.
Right.
Kurt,
Right.
you got to sit down. Sit down.
His mind was out. Look, the Boston crowd shook him.
But it wasn't just the Boston crowd. I think that whole game, and we can move on, but I think that whole game, Draymond was saying, I can't screw this up and get suspended. Because remember, the show that we did that was real messed up because of the internet service, I said this is reminiscent of that Cleveland series. And if Draymond gets suspended, we're going to see it again. And Draymond, I think, was just so far in his head not wanting to mess up that that's what happened. But shout out to Kerr for that move.
One thing, I'm put up what Van said. He was talking about Tatum. He was the main focus and under the most scrutiny. Outside of Jaylen Brown and Robert Williams, nobody else showed up to play in the finals, bro. That's true.
Yeah, that's 100. That's 100.
That's true. Look, listen, I wish that you could put Jaylen Brown's aggression inside of Tatum's talent, because Tatum has GOAT-level talent, right? And I'm not saying Tatum is not a killer yet, but he's young. Like, the finals is a big step.
Yeah,
and Van said that Ime got out-coached. Yes, he did. But he's a rookie coach that got to the freaking championship. Nothing to hold your head down about, fam. Nothing.
Hey,
Nothing.
Boston
I
had
wish
a
I was
great
there.
season. Boston had a great season. And like I said, Kerr, both of these are from under the Popovich, who's, in my opinion, the GOAT of coaching.
Absolutely.
They're from under that tree. And the reason I call Popovich the GOAT is because, like I said in my soapbox, look at the people he has put out into the NBA. They're winners. They're champions. Like, yo, bro, like that was a good chess match. And MA made the first adjustment, and Kerr sat back, didn't panic, kept his cool, and he made the next adjustment. And it was he got out coached, but it was a great game, man. It was truly a great series, even though Golden State ran off 3 straight?
Yes.